Hi, class. My name is Consuela Green. I am doing a session today with Mr. Lamont Elliott. I've been working with this volunteer throughout all three sessions. Today, I will be utilizing Gerald Egan's stages 1 through 3. Stage 1 is exploration, uh, being attentive, using positive body language, using affirmation gestures such as nodding, affirming verbal. Active listening will be a skill that will be used, focusing, useful questions. Stage 2 is challenging the client. Stage 3 is the action and planning. So we will attempt to utilize also the solar um, skills in theory, um, as well as the effective listening skills listed in Gerald Egan's book. Okay, so let's move forward. So I have with me Mr. Lamar Elliott. Welcome, Mr. Elliott.
Thank you.
Thank you again
Yes, no problem.
for your participation in this activity. Again, thank you for filling out the confidentiality and disclosure.
Sure.
Understand that I'm a student at Region University.
Right.
I'm not a licensed counselor or therapist, and this is only for a trial basis for my school.
Right.
So again, I appreciate you for participating in this.
No problem at all.
Thank you so much. So where are we now? Since our last visit?
We are in a good place now.
Okay, we're in a good place.
We're in a good place.
Okay.
Of course, I think I left off with the new job,
Mm-hmm.
which is going real well now.
Real well.
Real well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to hear.
Enjoy that. My spiritual walk is definitely growing.
Okay, your spiritual walk.
Yeah.
All right.
That's helping with dealing with the anger situation, coping with it and dealing with that, keeping that in perspective.
Okay.
So everything is in a real good place for me right now. Way better than it was last time we talked.
Okay. So looking back, I asked you a question at the end of the last session.
Right.
What makes you happy?
Mhm.
So I see you smiling.
Right.
You're glowing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what makes me happy is basically having some money in my pocket. Brother needs some money in his pocket.
Okay.
That makes things a whole lot better.
Okay.
A little easier.
Mm-hmm.
Don't take away all from life problems, but it relieves you from a lot of the stress, the everyday stress, bills, things like that.
Okay. So we talked about um, you managing anger, managing your frustration.
Right.
We talked about you utilizing your support system, which you shared was your significant other and your needs.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some of the positive things that is happening along with that is the fact that you have gained employment. You did say that it was different from the last job that you had.
Oh, yeah, big difference.
Big difference.
Big
Big difference. Okay. And so what I hear you saying today is life is good.
Yeah, I mean, it's good at getting better.
Okay, it's good and getting better.
Yeah, I have no complaints. Especially from where I started off, like when we first started.
Okay.
Talking and everything for a session.
Okay.
Big difference.
Okay. Okay, the sessions that we've had.
Yes. It helped me.
Okay.
And I kind of, when we started out, I think I still was dealing with some anger.
Okay.
And some issues right now. Not so much.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Okay. All right. So you saying that where are we with the anger and the frustration? What does that look like today?
There's no anger.
Okay. All right.
There's no anger. Look, I mean, I don't think about my situation as much, so I don't feel like I've been violated, and I feel like I was unjust.
Mm-hmm.
kind of learned how to deal with that with my spiritual walk as far as feeling unjust and dealing with the anger. Frustration is pretty much non-existent because the finances are coming in there.
Okay.
You know, I was kind of frustrated.
Okay. So do you feel like, oh, that's a good point that you just made. So you feel like that the lack of finances played a big role in the frustration and the anger that you had?
That's major. Yeah.
Okay. So that was a major.
I mean, for me as a man,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
you know, head of the household,
Okay.
always worked. I've been working since 13. Always worked. So
Wow.
always had money in my pocket.
Okay.
So to not have it or to go through that little period
Okay.
of not knowing when I'm gonna get some more, how I'm gonna get some more, how much I'm gonna get, or maybe take care of this, take care of that. Yeah, frustration. It's that thing.
Okay. So in our last session, you were expressing that your significant other helped you to get the unemployment,
Yes, yes. She walked me through the whole thing.
and you said some social services.
Yeah, Medicare.
Okay, Medicare. Okay.
The doctor and everything. Yeah, she was a great blessing to me, a great help. She kind of walked me through it, kind of had me to humble myself because I never done anything like that. And so she was encouraging me that it's okay that when you need help or when you come out of a situation, these are things that are available to you.
Okay.
You know, I really know that. I never really had to, do anything like that. So it was my first time.
How did that help? I'm just capturing that. The lack of finances increased the frustration and the anger behind being unjustly felt, unjustly treated
Right.
due to incarceration for 3 or 4 months, you said.
Well, it's like 3.5, almost 4.
Okay, 3 or 4 months. So you were able to come home and not jump right into work based off our last interview.
Right. No, I didn't have it.
But you did have some form of financial freedom.
Yes, a little, very little.
Okay.
Nothing like I'm used to.
Okay.
It was on a smaller scale than what I was used to, but it was some finances coming in.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Very good. That's good to know. So now that the finances are here,
yes,
the new job is here, and you said the frustration and the anger is
pretty much non-existent.
Okay.
Pretty much non-existent. Right
So
now,
you have a coping system for that, or is it just a relief of being? Tell me about that.
Some of it, I don't want to say it's all a release from having, my new occupation. I want to give a lot of it to my spiritual growth and my walk.
Okay, spiritual growth.
Yeah, it kind of helps me to stay focused and grounded on everyday issues and situations that comes up. So it's a combination of both of those things that's kind of helping me stay in the place I'm at now. I'm in a good place right now.
Okay. Okay. So you have traded in, so to speak, the anger, frustration for your spiritual walk.
Yeah.
And that's helping.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So you talked a lot about having your significant other and niece and family members as a support system, but you also said that it makes you feel vulnerable to have to. You said the roles were reversed.
Right.
The roles were reversed. So where are we as far as letting those walls down and allowing people to come in without feeling?
I think I'm better.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say I'm all the way there. I think I'm better.
Okay.
It's a process, but I do understand it helps.
Okay.
I do understand that it does help. I think I'm a little more willing to, maybe Not with everybody, but certain people I'm willing to let them walk down a little bit more because I think what I understand with and basically talking to you that if you talk about it, just get it out. That even if you might not get a positive feedback, I'm not talking about you, but just positive feedback, period. You just letting it out and releasing it helps with the build up and the stress and frustration and anger. So talking is definitely issue that I have to do, and I realize it does work.
Okay, because the option in the past, huh?
Nah. I pretty much kept everything in and try to deal with it myself. And normally I can deal with it, but sometimes you can't. You just need that help. You have to kind of trust and rely on somebody else to kind of maybe help you navigate through it. So it's still, like I said, a work in progress. I'm not good at it, and the role reversal is exactly what it was. I wasn't used to being on the other side. Normally, I was the one that people come to and answer about whatever the case may be, and so that was an adjustment. I had to get used to that part.
Okay. So what do you think? Where are you now with that? You said you had to adjust to the role reversal.
Yeah, I think I'm in a good place with that too, because I mean it's okay to be, vulnerable. I know, yeah. I think it's okay to be vulnerable because we're human. Um, so that was another thing I had to get to the point where I had to get comfortable with that. So I'm there with it's okay to be vulnerable. You don't have to answer to everything. You can't fix everything. You can't keep everything in until you work it out. So that's a process though too.
That's big.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
big.
Talk about
That's big.
especially for me.
Okay.
Especially for me.
So would you be open to just making yourself available to vulnerability
Making myself
when
available.
when needed? When needed.
Yeah, I think it when needed. I just don't want to be running around all vulnerable. But
Well, to people that you can trust.
Yeah,
You can let your guard down.
That's major. Somebody you can trust.
Yeah.
I think that's major when you let your guard down. I think for me, I gotta be comfortable with that. So yeah, I can be vulnerable to somebody I told to trust.
Okay. So, because the reason another part of that is you said I can talk to a stranger because I can walk out and not care what you think or feel.
Right, it's easier.
So that would it be easier for you to do it that way versus?
I think it would be easier for me to let certain things for a stranger to have, because I don't think, as a family member, you'll come back and you might be worried about that person. You will keep, checking on them, asking them, "Are you okay? Do you need this? Do you need that?" With a stranger, you can get it off your chest, and you might not see them again.
But you know that you were able to release.
Right.
So what I hear you saying is, if I open up to family, they're going to constantly want to be a part of what I got going on.
Yeah, or might even remind me of what's going on, and I'm not even thinking about that right now. But just being concerned. I'm not really being, mean spirit or nothing like that. Just out of concern.
Do you feel like a person being too concerned is that cares about you is too much? Is that overwhelming for you?
Because I might not want to deal with it all the time. You could bring it up. You know what I'm saying? I might not be even thinking about that. You'll call out of concern, which is good, and then you'll bring it to my attention. And then I'll be like, I ain't even gonna really deal with that right now. Because I'm a big procrastinator. So I set stuff on the back burner and not even or try not to deal with it or think about it at the time. But that's just part of it.
So let's talk about the procrastination.
Yeah, I think that's one of the major things that I need to deal with and get under control because I actually think that might have been probably part of my um, problem with getting incarcerated.
Okay.
Procrastinating about things I should have handled,
Hmm.
took care of,
Hmm.
got ahead of
Okay.
before it got out of hand.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'm almost sure that I could have dealt
Okay.
with
So
that.
I recall in our last interview, um, we know that we didn't do things that needed to be done that caused us to be incarcerated. Am I correct?
Correct.
And
Absolutely.
so today, some weeks later,
Yeah.
we're saying I was a procrastinator.
Ownership, I'm being, I am owning up to some of it being my fault. Yeah.
Good. Okay. So
Yeah.
you're
And
owning
so,
that.
yeah,
Hmm.
because I realized that if I'd done some of the things that I should have done,
Okay.
that it might not have got to the point where it was that it got. Um, for example, if I had a couple of court appearances, if I went to those court appearances
Okay.
and maybe paid those fines that I had, that I knew that I had,
Hmm.
things like I didn't know,
Okay.
um, it wouldn't have had me incarcerated.
Okay.
You know, it was me being passive or just being putting it on the back burner, dealing with I can relate, I deal with later, I get to it, I get to it. Like procrastination,
Hmm. Brought on the consequences
yeah,
of the action,
it got out of hand.
which brought on frustration
Eventually brought
and
on the frustration,
anger.
yeah, because of the fact that okay, I feel like I'm unjust being incarcerated for such a misdemeanor.
Okay.
It's really a misdemeanor.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
the misdemeanor did carry jail time.
Okay.
Normally you don't get it, but in my situation, county I was going through at the time, they felt like it was necessary.
Okay.
So that's where the frustration and the unjust came in. But if
Okay.
I would have just done what I was supposed to have done before that, I might not have been able to do that.
Okay. So we concluded that procrastination has results and consequences
Yeah,
that can affect how we feel.
yeah.
Um, talking about the anger, talking about the frustration.
Um,
So on the upside, tell me about this new job.
but the new job is working out great.
Okay.
It's nothing like my old job.
Okay.
It's totally different.
Okay.
But it's rewarding.
It's rewarding. Okay.
Financially rewarding too.
Okay.
And it keeps me busy.
Okay.
Keeps me busy.
You look different.
Well, thank you. And it's because of the job and my you know, the stress is
You're
gone.
smiling more.
The stress is gone.
The stress is gone. Okay.
The frustration is gone.
Frustration is gone.
Everything is pretty much good right now.
Okay. So you've been maintaining and
Yes. Yes.
okay. Frustration is gone, anger is gone. So what are your plans moving forward?
Um, as far as
The procrastination. That's the big one on the table.
yeah.
What can we do different?
My thing is get ahead of it. Anything that looks like it's gonna be a problem,
Okay.
address it right away. Like don't. I'm not going to wait at all. Like soon as it comes up, I'm dealing with it.
Is that what you feel that you've learned from
I feel,
procrastination?
yeah, I feel like I learned that because I've been procrastinating all my life. So
Okay.
normally it didn't escalate to a point it did this last time.
Okay.
I normally deal with it at the last minute to take care of it so I escape any repercussions from procrastinating.
Okay. Okay.
Escape it, you feel. I eventually deal with it.
Okay.
I eventually take care of it. But this time it got to the point where time ran out, basically.
Okay.
want me this time. This time, I'm like, okay, you know what it is, do it now.
Okay.
Take care of it.
Okay.
Well, that's where I'm at as far as that. That's never going to be another issue. This last situation has got me straight on that.
So what I hear you saying is, I'm aware that I procrastinate. I went through this last experience that was meant for me,
Yes, nature, the word.
and I learned my lesson.
Yep.
And I know now to get ahead of whatever the situation may be,
Yep.
to prevent the consequences that I've had in the past.
Exactly.
Is that what I hear you saying?
Exactly. Yeah. It's made. It's very important to get in front of it because you don't know what's going to come behind it. Yeah, I had no idea that my procrastination would get me incarcerated.
Right. Okay.
If someone would have told me that in the beginning, I would have got ahead of it, or I would have dealt with it sooner.
Okay.
You know, I didn't even see that coming. So it's best to just get ahead of it because you don't know what's waiting for you down the end of the road. So I'm definitely gonna do that.
Okay. So, do you have any plans of connecting or opening up with your support system, keeping people involved, like an accountability plan?
Right, right. I don't have any plans, but I know that um my significant other I can rely on to open up to and give things to when needed.
Okay.
And when I say when needed, because I'm just getting to the point where I am letting down certain barriers. But I do have somebody. That's the good thing about it.
Okay.
I know I have somebody
Okay.
to trust, and my thing is utilizing it more.
Utilizing it more. Okay.
That's my thing, and that's something that I'm working on, utilizing it more.
Okay.
Because I think it can be beneficial to me. Like I don't have to deal with so much or keep so much in for so long. Um, Talking to you these past few times, like opening up
Okay.
to a stranger has helped with me dealing with certain things.
Okay.
So yeah, those are my plans as far as moving on with being vulnerable and opening up.
Okay. So, what are your plans to manage anger and frustration?
Well, my spiritual walk helps with that everyday anger, frustration, because that's gonna come. I know that's gonna come. Even though I love my job
Okay.
and happy with my job, it shows when it comes.
Okay.
You know, but being spiritually grounded, understanding that anger can't help you. So you have to deal with it and manage that. I pretty much think I got that under control. I've been tested and it's working.
You say you've been tested?
Yeah, I've been tested.
Okay.
And it's working out.
Okay. So when you say you've been tested, what were your responses? What were some of your responses?
Well, when I've been tested or feel like I feel the anger coming on and normally I would react a certain way, um, I stay mild mannered.
Okay.
You know, I don't let my emotions get too high about the situation.
Okay.
I think about it a little more. You know what I mean? I might even come back and address the person that made me angry a little later after I'm cool about it.
Okay.
Thought about it.
Okay.
And each time maybe have to pray about it.
Okay.
So my approach is different. My mindset is different. I'm more mindful and mild mannered about the situation. So that helps with the whole anger. it don't go 0 to 100 that quick. I don't even let it get there.
Have you ever gone from 0 to 100?
Yeah. By the time I go 0 to 100.
So you have, let's reflect now. So we got rid of the substance abuse.
Yep.
We have financial freedom. You
Yeah.
have a new job, so something's new is happening.
Right.
You're no longer frustrated and angry as you had been, because you look totally different. I'm just going to tell you that right now. You look totally different. You're smiling, and I can see your posture has changed. And so I'm going to assume that that's evidence of your prayer life.
Exactly.
You said your spiritual walk has helped you to change.
Yeah.
And I think that that's a really good tool for outlet.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So we also talked about being vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
So are you gonna, what's your plan? You're gonna work on that, and you did say that you were gonna work on letting some of your walls down.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna work. Like I said, I think it's beneficial for me to do that as far as dealing with certain things and holding things in. It lets it helps you to not build up that frustration.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm definitely gonna work on it. It hasn't been something that's been easy for me. So that's why I say I have to work on
Mm-hmm.
it.
I definitely want you to know that I thoroughly appreciate your participation in all of these sessions, and I hope that they were a little bit of help.
They were a big help. It was a big help.
It was a big help.
Just open it up. You know, you're a stranger. It's good to talk about stuff and get it to you, and not to have to worry about okay, what she thinks or any backlash like that. You know, like what did that person think of me or what they feel or anything like that.
So you can just have a session and then just let it
And then
go.
go, yeah, away from it and be like, okay, good. I feel good about that.
Do you think this is a option for release?
Um, it, it probably is. It probably is. If I can get used to just releasing, you know, if I can get to just releasing, it definitely helped me to talk about it,
Okay.
give it to somebody,
Okay.
you know. Um, each time we left, I left from a session with you, it made me think, hey, that was all right, that felt good. I feel good about, and now I'm not even thinking about it no more because I done released it. Whatever it was that was bothering me, I released it. Plus the fact that things were changing in my life at the same time.
Oh, that's good.
So
Change is good.
yeah, change was happening while I'm talking and releasing it. Change was happening. Well, I don't know if that was coincidental or was part of me releasing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So a lot of stuff while I was talking to you and we had a good session, my whole life was changing as we were talking. You know, I talked to you when I had a new job.
So when you say changing, what does change look like? So what does that change look like right now?
Well, change is a good place. Change
It's
is,
a good place. Okay.
yeah, change is financially
Okay.
secure.
Okay.
Right?
Financially secure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, we got some money in this pocket, so he's a little less stressful,
Okay.
a little less frustrated.
Okay.
Um, the spiritual walk helped with the anger,
Okay.
so that's non-existent.
Okay.
And life with my significant other is good. So on every aspect, it's just good. It's a good place. I'm enjoying it.
So you feel you've come a long ways. You still have a long ways to
Definitely got
go.
a long way to go.
Okay.
I have come a long way,
Okay. Good.
and it's getting better.
It's getting better.
Getting better.
Okay. So that's progression talk.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm excited, and again, I thank you so much for participating in our class project. Again, I'm not a licensed therapist or counselor. That is my inspiration. And I thank you for accepting this to come today.
Right. Yeah, no problem. No problem. I want to thank you.
Oh,
You know, I want to thank you.
more than welcome.
I appreciate it.
More than welcome. So thanks again.
No problem.
Keep up the good work.
Oh, definitely.
I wish you well in all of your endeavors. May things continue to get better. May you continue to grow. And may your spiritual walk just be that light that you need to be the man that you desire to be. Life is good.
Yes, it is.
Life is good.
I appreciate you.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you. Excuse me.